Well, police charging documents reveal how police sealed the case. They shed light on Morgan's state of mind, and his neighbors believe he needs help more than jail time. A pile of still smoldering charred ruins now takes up most of the space of the Reisterstown Advance Auto Parts store. Investigators say 19-year-old Elijah Morgan, a store employee, is responsible. Morgan lives 5 minutes from the crime scene. We knocked on his door today, but no one inside wanted to comment. Neighbors tell us they're sad and surprised.
It hit close to home, I guess you could say, for real, but it's unfortunate that it happened for whatever reason that it happened.
According to police charging documents and a source with knowledge of the investigation, at least 2 things link Morgan to the arson. Surveillance cameras inside the store captured Morgan twice, going into a back storage room where investigators believe the fire started. At one point, he left in a hurry, and the reflection of flames comes into the view of the camera. Investigators spotted Morgan suspiciously pacing in the parking lot the night of the fire. He asked lots of self-incriminating questions and even took photos of firefighters working.
Hopefully he gets some help.
The neighbors referring to comments Morgan made to police. In their report, investigators write, Morgan told detectives that he has been very stressed and angry because of the anniversary of his mother's death is June 19th. When he gets really angry, he blanks out. He was having an anger attack today. He does not remember how the fire started, but he was probably responsible.
I deal with children whose parents have died, and yeah, they do react at the anniversaries. But an anniversary is very significant, especially to teenagers who may not know how to deal with their emotions or their feelings.
During the bail review, the prosecution brought up the point of how dangerous the fire was. He told the judge one firefighter suffered neck and back injuries after a ceiling collapse. Court papers show Morgan told police he never wanted to hurt anyone or destroy the business. He agreed that the fire was more like a call for help because of his present mental state.
If he needs help, he should get help. You know, why should he spend his whole life in jail?
Charging documents indicate after his arrest, Morgan was sent to a hospital for a mental health evaluation. He told detectives he wanted to hurt himself. He is currently being held on a no bail status at the Baltimore County Detention Center. Reporting live from Reisterstown, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.